So today I'm going to be doing an unboxing video for Into the Realm candles. I purchased these candles myself, so this is not a sponsored video. Okay, so let's open up the box. So got a bit of card on the top and some paper packaging as well to keep them nice and safe. There is more packaging in here as well to stop them from sliding around. First we have some little thank you cards, and on the back it has her information, so go and check her out on social media. Inside of two of these little cards are the descriptions for the larger candles. So I have two here, one for the Tavern and one for the Bazaar, which have their full descriptions and a bit about the scent of the candle, also about candle care as well, which is really important, and being safe when using candles. Pop those to the side. She's also put in a separate candle care card, which also has the information on the back. And she's also included a little booklet that has all of the information for the smaller candles too. And there's two pieces in here, but we'll go through that in a minute. Pop them to one side. I'm just going to take out the additional packaging and put that to one side, and then we can get into the candles. As you can see, we have 8 candles in here. I hope that's okay in the view of the camera. I will insert some more shots later of the candles in their packaging for you guys to see. So all of these candles are hand wrapped with labels on them as well. They have a little wax melt to seal them on top, which is super cute. And there's a few different variations on this one. It has like a little compass on it. And there's also a few that have little moons on them, which are very, very sweet. So far the packaging, I'm really happy with it. It's very eco-friendly, which is one of the goals that they talk about on the Facebook page. She's very aware of wanting to be eco-friendly with her packaging and also generally the production of her products, which is always something that's really nice to see. So I'm going to unpackage these and then I will show you guys the candles. I'll probably do a little time lapse. I have placed all of the original packaging back in the box for now, and I'm going to sort that later to put into recycling. It's mainly paper packaging. I've removed the wax tops as well, so everything's separate for me to recycle. So let's have a look at the candles. I have 6 small candles here, 1 medium and 1 large. The medium large come in little metal tins, which is really cute. And we've got these adorable little glass jars for the smaller candles, which are kind of a mini size. I wanted to try out all of her scents, so I decided to get some of the smaller ones and then some of the larger candles to try them all out. And no doubt I'll probably end up getting some of the larger ones of the ones I have in the small size as well later on, if I really enjoy the scents. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull up her Etsy store. I'm going to read descriptions for each of the candles as we go through the mini candles, and then we will talk about the large candles and I'll get some more shots for you guys. So we are going to start with the purple jar, which is Wizard's Tower. Now Wizard's Tower is definitely my favourite colour. I love purple, especially this kind of lavender tone. So I'm going to read for you guys the description for this candle and talk about the scent. As you tumble through the overgrown trees, you come across a cobblestone tower. It reaches high into the sky, leaning slightly to one side. You creak open the door and wafts of a violet potion hit you. A spiral staircase lines the walls, and books and potions fill the tables. Wizard's Tower's powdery aroma features a comforting sense of violets. This scent lies on a base of violet and iris with a heart of palmer violets and rose, topped with a hint of lime. that's the description for the Wizard's Tower. So I'm going to open this up and have a little smell of it as well. It's got a very nostalgic smell. It really reminds me of, as a child, eating Parma violets, having the little tube of Parma violet sweets. And for those of you who do not know what Parma violet sweets are, I will pop a little picture up in the corner for you guys. And if you haven't tried them and you really love floral scents and flavours and things, I really recommend you try them. So this is something this is something that I would definitely have out if I was reading a book and relaxing, I think, which really sets the scene. Okay, so the next candle we're going to look at is Ocean Voyage. She is a kind of like a really, you could say a really pale blue or green, kind of a white colour. And I have got the description here on my phone, so we're going to have a little read of it. I hope you guys don't mind me doing the descriptions. I'm quite enjoying reading them. I'm also practicing to DM in some Dungeons and Dragons sessions, so you could say this is good practice for me. Standing on the bow, you gaze out to the sea. Standing on the bow, you gaze out to sea, glistening under the low sun. Unknown mysteries lurk below in the depths as great waves crash against the wooden ship. Water surrounds you on all sides as the ship gets pulled forwards, the salty air filling the sails. This refreshing aroma smells like fresh sea breeze, featuring scents of rock salt and driftwood. The scent lies on a bed of amber and musk, with a floral water lily heart topped with notes of seaweed. That sounds like a daydream to me. I love being near the sea, the smell of the sea, the wind in your hair. Like that's an ideal weekend or just a day out for a walk for me. So we're going to open it up. Such a refreshing scent, and it really takes you back to sort of going for a walk along the seaside, breathing in that air and being really refreshed. And I might have to save this one for when we do a session of Dungeons and Dragons for Space Near the Sea, because this would be ideal. Okay, on to our next scent. We have Starry Nights. Now I've seen a lot of people on Facebook posting about this one, and it seems to be quite a popular scent out of all of them, so I'm quite excited about that. I love the galaxy aesthetic, stars and moons and things like that, so I'm really intrigued by this one as well. As you wander around the luscious field, you gaze up to see the midnight sky, a velvety blue mixed with swirls of colour. The stars above shine brightly, shimmering through the darkness. The air smells fresh and clean as a gentle breeze drifts by. Starry Nights' refreshing aroma features scents of citrus and musk. The scent lies on a base of musk and amber, with a heart of cedar and jasmine, topped with bergamot and lemon. That sounds quite nice. There's definitely an evening scent. You have some scents in candles and wax melts and things, but something that when you sit down an evening with a nice warm drink to just relax, maybe browse on the internet or watch your favourite TV show, read a book, this is the kind of scent that you'd want to have just in the background. So, next we have the Bazaar. It's a nice pink colour. I forgot to mention Starry Nights blue, like a peridot kind of blue. So the Bazaar. This one I was quite excited about because I'm currently designing a D&D character whose background is themed around a carnival. So the Bazaar was kind of a scent that I thought would be something that would probably link into my character. As you wander through the town's busiest market quarter, you begin to smell the most hypnotic fragrances of the Bazaar drifting towards you. The lure of riches and luxuries pull you towards the stalls lining the streets. This warm and dusky aroma features heady rose entwined with fruity twist. This warm and dusky aroma features heady rose entwined with a fruity twist. The scent lies on a base of powdery musk and moss, with a floral heart topped with the notes of sweetness and leather. So this really entrances me because when you think about the sense of what would a bazaar smell like if you were in a fantasy sort of adventure or a scene. So I'm really intrigued to smell this one as well. It's very, very strongly floral. You can really get the rose hints in there, but it's also got kind of a berry note as well to it. It's the sort of smell you'd think of if you were passing through the bazaar and you went past those stalls with the spices and the flavours or exotic foods and things. Definitely what you would smell. Next up we have the Tavern, which is a really nice sort of, I think people call it popsicle orange. It's quite a common name for that sort of colour. It's a very nice colour, very sweet. The Tavern I'm kind of expecting to be quite a warm sort of smell. So we'll see what it's... I'm sort of expecting the Tavern to be a kind of warm smell, so we'll see from the description here. As the door creaks open, you enter the candlelit tavern. There's a quiet bustle of the locals as you take a seat at an old rickety oak table, the fire gently crackling in the background. Barrels are stacked high against one wall, behind the bar, filling up wooden tankards of ale to the brim. This rustic aroma features scents of oak and tobacco combined with warm spices. It lies on the base of incense and musk, along with smoky woods, with a heart of rich tobacco and clove, topped with a hint of lemon and cognac. That just sounds exactly how I would imagine a tavern in a fantasy setting. So let's give this one a smell. Absolutely, I wish you guys could smell these, and honestly you need to try them for yourselves because I've not even lit these candles and they smell absolutely amazing. You can really smell like the sweet scents of the ale in this one, like what you'd think of, but also it's not a musty tavern smell. It's a very sweet aroma, the sweetness of the drinks in the air and the spices from the food and things like that. Really sets the scene. And the last scent I have to share with you guys is the Enchanted Forest, which is the green one. So let's have a look. As you wander through the forest, the trees begin to thicken and surround you with luscious greenery. Pine trees stand tall, reaching for the sun as a gentle breeze whistles through the leaves. The ground is scattered with wildflowers and mushrooms that lurk at the base of tree stumps and as far as you can see. This woody aroma features scents of an evergreen forest. The scent lies on a base of pine and oak moss, with a heart of balsam and cashmere topped with a hint of citrus. I could just close my eyes right now and just imagine that scent, and I think this is something that would be fantastic if you were sitting down to work on a character of maybe the elven descent or that would live in the forest, or you were designing something for a campaign. This would be a great scent for you. You can really smell the pine in this one, but I never thought that citrus would be a scent that would go really well with pine. Actually they complement each other in a really subtle way. So those are the small jars and those are the descriptions for each of the scents. The scents are all available in the miniature style of jar and also the small and the large. So we're going to talk about the small and large jars next because they're a little bit different to the small jars. So the small jar has the warning on the bottom, and on the top also has a little map, which I think is very sweet. It's a little map with the bazaar marked out on it and then the name of the scent on the front as well. I'm just going to open this up. It also has what looks like, I think it's a bamboo sort of wick, which is a bit thicker. I think these crackle as well. From my experience with this kind of wick, they crackle, which would be quite exciting because that would be such a good sort of sound effect to have in the background if you're using these for something like Dungeons and Dragons, or even if you're just reading, sort of set the ambience. It smells amazing, just as good as the miniature small jar, and it's a lovely bright pink. Again, with the large jar you have the warnings on the bottom and also a different map for the tavern. I really love that these are all printed on brown paper as well, like a brown sticker paper, to match all of the packaging. It really gives them a very eco-friendly vibe and also just a kind of rustic vibe to them. And I think it looks so much better than if it was just a standard sticker with just a name on it. It just has a more of an adventure kind of vibe to it. It has the Tavern written on it and also on the front. I'm going to open this one up. And again, it has that amazing smell just like the miniature one as well, and it's a lovely orange colour with the wick in the middle. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to light the bazaar candle because I'm really curious as to whether the wick is going to crackle or not, which will be really interesting. And also I want to share with you guys how well they light and such. I'm not going to light all of the candles because it's going to overwhelm my senses with so many smells all in one go, so many scents all in one go. And also I don't want to waste the candles by lighting every single one of them. I hope you guys really enjoyed today's video. I really enjoyed testing out all of these candles and just sharing this small business with you guys. It's been a really enjoyable experience. I will leave all of the links to Into the Realm Candle Company's social media, their Etsy, all of that below in the description box. So please go and check them out and support them. It's really hard times at the moment and I think we need to give all small businesses as much support as we possibly can. Thank you so much for watching this video today, guys. Don't forget to click the like button and subscribe if you'd like to see some more of my videos. I'm going to be doing more cosplay videos in the future. I have a lot of plans for those. I'm going to be doing more reviews of small businesses and things that are themed to fantasy and such. And I'm also going to be doing some food videos, which of course I'm really looking forward to. So until next time, bye!